What's up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News. And Jeffree Star has finally broken his silence and issued an apology to James Charles following all the drama of Dramageddon. But based on the online response, his newest video seems to might have done more harm than good. It was only a matter of time until we all received the highly anticipated YouTube notification that Jeffree Star has officially resurfaced with a brand new tell-all video packed with enough tea to quench everyone's thirst for drama until the end of the year. Fans have eagerly been awaiting the truth about the beauty community by way of many receipts that Jeffree has previously teased, but instead of a tell-all spilling the truth about Tati, James, and where Jeffree stands on his friendship with Shane, many fans were disappointed to hear how Jeffree went about the entire situation. In the 10.5-minute video released on Saturday titled Doing What's Right, Jeffree prefaced what he was about to touch on by letting fans know that he will be doing a lot of self-reflection moving forward, and that this would not be a video where he tries to end another YouTuber or share receipts.
Today, once again, I will not be exposing anyone. For everyone saying Jeffree's gonna be coming with the receipts and we all need to get ready to forgive, that is the opposite of who I am.
Jeffree then went on to explain even further his decision, adding, quote, "I know I'm dramatic, I'm crazy at times, I'm outspoken, but at the end of the day, that is not who I am." Jeffree then added this.
And today I will not be sitting here showing a million text messages and all these things that allegedly are out there. That's not it. I will not be entertaining it.
Jeffree then said, quote, "My lawyers will be entertaining it behind the scenes, but I will not be." Jeffree's video comes 2 weeks after Tati Westbrook's Breaking My Silence follow-up video to the Bye Sister video that started Dramageddon back in 2019. In Tati's video, fans were shocked to hear that she had privately apologized to James for everything that went down, and it appears that Jeffree has also now followed suit.
I would like to personally apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions. If I was really close with someone, I should have had the ability to just simply call them and ask and say, hey, these were the things that were being said to me.
On that note, Jeffree went on to admit that he's involved himself in the middle of drama he shouldn't have, and that he's also spoken out on things he shouldn't have. But went on to say, quote, "We have to all take accountability for our own actions and no one else's, and that's what I will continue to do. And if I don't, please effing remind me." However, fans were quick to notice that while the video's comments weren't turned off when the video went live, at some point shortly after, the video's comments were turned off, which fans said actually doesn't allow him to take responsibility for his actions. Jeffree then went on to speak on the Black Lives Matter movement in his apology, which was met with backlash by fans and viewers.
Now, Breonna Taylor still has no justice. Black trans women are being murdered every day and the news is silent.
Elijah McClain
has no justice, and the countless other people who are murdered every single day while everyone just goes about their business.
Many fans were furious to hear Jeffree speak on the BLM movement because of the lack of support he expressed over the past 2 months. One user tweeted, "The way Jeffree Star was silent on BLM for the past month and a half, and he has the audacity to use Breonna Taylor to distract the fact he's a racist? Wow." Another person tweeted, "Jeffree Star bringing up BLM and the injustices in the black trans community in his video is the grossest form of manipulation and deflection I've ever seen. It's a trend. The energy is very much, let me add this so they know I'm not a racist." And in one of the most talked about topics within the YouTube beauty community over the past few weeks, Jeffree also addressed where he stands with Shane Dawson following his recently resurfaced old videos showing racist behavior, joking about pedophilia and other disturbing content. Jeffree shared his forever support for Shane, saying, quote, "He is one of my best friends and someone who helped me remember who I am when I was starting to crack and lose focus of who I really was. I know that Shane would put his family and friends before himself in a flash." Jeffree went on to express how much Shane means to him, saying, quote, "He is one of the most kind people I have ever met in my entire world." Jeffree then went on to say, quote, "Now, did Shane and I get caught up in the drama and do some dumb Of course we did." He then shared,
"But that is my best friend, and I was actually truly shocked that people thought that I was going to distance myself from him or that my silence was anything but support."
And regarding Shane's controversial past, Jeffree shared this.
"I know Shane from now. I don't know Shane from 10 years ago, and he doesn't know me from 10 years ago. Now, do I agree with Shane's past actions? Of course I don't. And does he agree with my past behavior? Of course he doesn't."
Fans were also disturbed about the fact that Jeffree basically used the end of his video as a plug to promote new Jeffree Star Cosmetics products.
What's coming next is one of my most exciting projects ever, and I can't wait. August is going to be very exciting.
One user said, Jeffree Star really effing announced more makeup? He promoted his brand at the end of the apology? Another person tweeted, "I'm sorry, but Jeffree Star's video was so phony. Like, it took you that long to make a video with you all glammed up and in your mansion? Like, and then to promote upcoming makeup? Goodbye." However, there were some of Jeffree's followers who praised him for taking accountability for some of his past actions, like one user who wrote, "None of us are perfect and we all have room to grow. Taking accountability for our actions and trying to do better is never the wrong path to take. I'm glad to see you're trying to do better." Another user wrote, "At the end of the day, no matter how many words we type out against or for a person, nothing actually will change someone's opinion that's set. That being said, I love Jeffree and I don't give a F what he's done in the past. I'm not living there, I'm living in the present." The mixed reactions from fans have caused Jeffree to lose over 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and his newest video has garnered over 360,000 dislikes as of this morning. But it seems the general consensus in the online community was summarized by this user who said, "Dear Jeffree Star, just a reminder that starting a new chapter doesn't erase the rest of the book. Your old chapters are unforgettable." For more YouTube updates, you can click right over here to watch another Clevver News video, and be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on Jeffree's apology to James down in the comments section below, and all your thoughts on his latest video. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.